If you're talking with someone whose stare is making you squirm, especially if they're very still and unblinking, something is up and they might be lying you. When people cross arms during conversation, it helps them shut themselves off from other people. We often use this gesture when we are irritated by something. Crossed arms are a clear sign that a person is not feeling good about something. When people are being watched, they behave better. When someone puts their hands in front of their face with the index finger near the nose, they're not buying what you say, or at least they disagree with you. You're more likely to achieve your goals if you keep them to yourself. Chewing gum can relieve stress. Chew some during an exam or while doing something stressful. If a person laughs at very unfunny jokes, he is alone deep inside. We can only attend to things selectively. We usually zone out the things in our environment that we don't want to focus on. Holding objects in front of your body indicates shyness and resistance, separating yourself from others. Moving your legs or hands constantly while talking means you're pretty confused and uncomfortable. Pressure to feel upbeat can make you feel downbeat, while embracing your darker moods can make you feel better in the long run. A person is assessed as more serious and sustained if his CV was applied in a heavy folder, and vice versa. When talking to somebody, looking anywhere other than his face is the most powerful "I'm lame and unconfident" message emitter you can use. The phrase "dress for success" isn't just for job interviews. The clothes you wear can affect your mood and express the way you feel about yourself. Studies have shown that happy women are more likely to dress up, while depressed women are more likely to go out wearing sweatpants and a baggy t-shirt. Watching a heart-wrenching movie causes people to think deeper. While telling a lie, adding an embarrassing detail can make it more believable. While negotiating with someone to leave your hands and palms visible, this is a sign of trustworthiness. People who swear a lot tend to be more honest. People who blush easily are more generous and trustworthy than those who don't. The human body recreates itself every 6 months. Nearly every cell of hair, skin and bone dies and another is directed to its former place. You're not who you were last January. Crossed arms and legs signal resistance to your ideas. Crossing arms and legs are physical barriers that suggest the other person is not open to what you're saying. Even if they're smiling and engaged in a pleasant conversation, their body language tells the story. The longer you hide your feelings for a person, the harder you may fall for them. Cherophobia is the fear of being too happy because something tragic will happen. When you shake someone's hand for the first time, make sure they're warm. Warm hands mean a warm approach. Not mind-blowing but a useful technique. While you are talking with someone, use his/her name frequently. It makes people feel like they have a personal connection with you. Studies have proven that praise rather than criticism is the best way to help employees improve. If a person is biting the arms of their glasses, that indicates that they are definitely worried about something at a subconscious level. The way a person treats restaurant staff reveals a lot about their character. More successful and rich people are considered to be more intelligent and wise, and vice versa. The way you dress tells a lot about your mood. People tend to dress up more properly when in a cheerful mood. When you do public speaking or giving a presentation, use your arms to guide. Don't ever keep it in your pockets or hold it in your back. If there is attraction, the two people turn or even square their shoulders to each other. If one has shoulders turned away, that usually means that person is not interested. You are more likely to be affected by the mood of people you care about than strangers. No matter how angry you get, you always end up forgiving the people you love. The very last person on your mind before you fall asleep is either the reason for your happiness or your pain. A woman tends to play with her hair and lips, and if you are sat near her engaged in conversation, she will tend to point her feet at you or her legs, knees, or point them away if she is not that keen. When people rubbing their both hands together generally means that a person has a positive feeling about something, and hands broadcast what the head is thinking. They are hopeful. We do this when we are thinking about some benefits coming in the future. There is a disease where you eventually stop sleeping and then die. There is no cure. The saddest thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies, it comes from those you trust the most. The difference between terror and horror is that terror occurs in anticipation of the horrifying experience, while horror occurs after.